Good morning, my fellow English 1010 classmates. My name is Kathy Burgess, and I was coming to you this morning to discuss the career that I could see myself in within the next 5 years. The career that I chose was to become a social worker. There are over 700,000 social workers in the United States of America, and majority of those social workers work in the healthcare field. Um, there is a very, very, very huge gap in the social worker field. Um, and the expected growth is about 11%. With that being said, we need more social workers in this world. Um, if you don't know what a social worker is, a social worker is basically an advocate. It's someone who helps people with challenging situations with their everyday life skills. And it's not even really necessarily their life skills, but the situations that they go through. Um, it's like somebody that go out in the community and they help people with whatever they need, such as like um, finding a stable place to stay, getting help with um, addictions that they're facing. You can get someone like a counselor or someone that's going to help you. It's many, many, many life challenges that people go through, and they need assistance with it. And so they go out and they get somebody that can actually find the correct resources to help them um, battle those skills together, instead of just trying to struggle doing it by yourself. You can actually have somebody that can go out. There are social workers that work with people that are, no offense, in the AA meetings, that are battling drug abuse, or that's needing help with like alcoholism and stuff like that. We also have people who work in the healthcare field, with social workers, like, helping children who's lost their parents, that needs a place to stay. They are that voice for that child to try to find them a stable place to stay, or getting them the proper treatment that they need, such as finding the correct doctor, a dentist, helping them go out, go shopping, get clothing and stuff like that, making sure that they have the necessities of life that they need. um, it's a lot that a social worker does, and I feel like they don't get recognized enough for the things that they do to help people out in their everyday life skills. There are two different type of social workers. You have a direct service social worker, and then you have a clinical social worker as well. A clinical social worker is somebody that really works in like the healthcare field, like the hospital, clinics, and stuff like that. um, a direct service social worker is somebody who work like with defects, working with kids, and families and stuff like that. You also can find them working with people who, like I said earlier, want to take advantage of like the abuse with drugs, trying to get help to get off drugs and stuff like that. You will find a direct social worker with that as well. You also can find a direct social worker with people who have like disabilities that need help, like parents that have kids with disabilities, or people that have a disability themselves, going out in the real world, needing help, trying to find a place to stay. It's all about helping people as much as you can, and tracking problems that occur in your life. Um, One of the things that I read is, in order for you to become a social worker, you have to have either a bachelor's degree or an entry level of your master's degree. And in the direct service social worker, you have to have a bachelor's degree, and then in the clinical, you have to have the master's degree to be able to come take part in those fields as well. Um, there are many areas of the social workers. There are many areas in the social working field. And some of the popular ones that I read up on were medical and public health, substance abuse, medical, mental health, and then there's child welfare and social work, um, social workers with schools and stuff like that. Let's see. Some of the settings that they work in are hospitals, clinics, nursing home, private practices, the state and local government. And with the state and local government, basically what that is you would be appointed by the court. You know, like if a child was to be removed from their home, then the court would have the child a social worker that would work with that child and finding a place for them to stay and stuff like that. Another type of social working setting would be the community mental health clinic, colleges and universities. Um, I think that they have them on the military base with their hospital, and of course the schools have it. And like I said earlier, the substance abuse clinics have them as well. Um, what else? Let's see. I think like with social workers, they make their median annual salary is $50,000 at the most, and then they have that top 10% annual salary that they also get as well. Um, and let's see. Oh, the reason why I chose this field is because, like I said, they don't get recognized for a lot of things that they do in life, and I feel like during this time there are a lot of people who are in need and a lot of people who just need that assistance and don't know how to get the resources to the best of their ability. And I do believe in helping people for the most part because we all need help regardless of what we go through in our life. And being at some of the environments that we all live in during the pandemic, there are resources that most of us just can't quite get to. I feel like life do needs more social workers. We really do. And as for me, right now I'm taking early childhood care and education because I want to work with not only children but adults as well. And for me, I've been working with special needs students and people that have challenging disabilities. I've been working with them for over 11 years, and you learn something new every day from people that just really, really need help. Um, One of the things that I think that is very, very important to me is making sure that regardless of your situation, you get the best out of life while you have the chance. So for me, I do have a lot of schooling left that I would have to do because with this field, you have to take psychology. Um, you have to take some of the classes that I'm taking in early childhood care and education. Um, and there was one other class, oh, business administration, because I plan to go into business, opening up a resource program where I not only help children, but I help adults as well to get up on their feet, which I plan to call a new beginning because everybody needs a new beginning at one point in their life. So thank you for taking the time out to listen to this video. I hope that you grab some bit of information, and I hope that you would, if not go into social working, the social working field, I do hope that you take part in helping somebody in life. Thank you.